You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning and welcome into this Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. It is the 6th of September. We have a beautiful day and weekend coming up. Football's back. It's starting to get chilly. All is right in the world. It feels like it's coming together here, everything except for my mustache. We are going to start the show right now. Grab that cup of coffee. We got a great hour coming up. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into the TVA Weather Center. On this Friday morning, we are sure having a Friday morning, 8 a.m. to start the day. 49 degrees, pretty chilly to start the day. We'll see a high of 76 in Vail. Some winds coming from the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but sunny skies expected all day today. 8 a.m., noon, 4 p.m., sunny skies expected. Temperatures really heating up around 4 to 75, and at 8 p.m., temperatures come down to 65, and those skies stay clear into the evening. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle still in the 80s, hitting a high of 83 today. Avon, a high of 77. Vail, like we said, 76. And Denver, hitting a high of 84 degrees today. But those sunny skies are expected throughout Colorado today. Tonight, a low of 47 with mostly clear skies. And those winds start coming from the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Into this weekend and early next week, mostly sunny skies tomorrow on Saturday as well, with a high of 74 and a low of 47. And on Sunday, a partly cloudy day with a high of 75 and a low of 49. Then the next week, some isolated thunderstorms and afternoon thunderstorms possible on Monday and Tuesday. We shall see, but we have sunny skies ahead and lots of fun to be had coming up. So coming up next, we will have more of Good Morning Vail. Stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Today is National Read a Book Day. People still read books, right? Anyways, let's take a look with an author about a great book that you might want to read.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am very stoked, a little excited to say the least, and very ski-stoked. I have the amazing author Ilya Plotkin, and as well as the screenwriter Molly, and we are talking all things The Procedure. I am so thrilled, elated, all the words, to have you two here in the studio so early in the morning. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Gretchen. Pleasure to be here. Appreciate it.
Of course, and it's so serendipitous. So I'm going to let everyone in on a little secret of ours at home. Last night I met these beautiful women at the Bookworm of Edwards that we love, such a gem in this valley. And you guys were speaking about not only your incredible book, and anyone that knows me in this valley knows I am an insane skier. Like, not meaning I'm really good, but I love skiing. It's my heart, it's my happy place, and it feels like you are very much that woman and writing this brilliant book and insanely incredible and talented screenwriter, and you are going to bring this book to life. I just want to dive right in and talk about all things The Procedure. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
We're so excited to be here. Thank you
Of
so
course.
much for having us.
Well, I know all of the background. Can you give us a little bit of a background of why you were so inspired to write this book, when you wrote this book, and what it entails?
Well, this book is the ultimate Colorado extreme ski novel, and in fact, it was touted by local sports writer Cody Jones from Summit County News.
Yeah.
He read it and he did a review of it. It's loaded with Colorado terrain, locals terrain all through Eagle County, Summit County, Gunnison, and it's such a exciting, adventure-filled free skiing, all things heli skiing, backcountry skiing, and I think everybody in Colorado should know about it. And it's a fabulous story. So,
when you were reading a little bit from last night, it was so interesting to hear. I know you guys could hear all of us are like, oh yeah, ooh, ah, like a firework, because the way you write is so beautiful, and I could close my eyes and I could feel myself skiing or dropping a cornice, and all the places that you're speaking of, I've been to, and so many other, so I'm not trying to, I'm already obsessed. I'm going to be honest. But really, the way that you write, you can tell that you live this lifestyle that is you. And tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, it's a story of a young woman, a young Crested Butte single mom.
Yeah.
And she gets recruited to tour and train by a very powerful and ruthless multinational company and coach.
Right.
And she's touring with a team of elite free skiers all over the West, all the way from Valdez, Alaska, down through Bella Coola, British Columbia, Jackson Hole, all throughout Colorado. Eagle County is one of their home bases, where
we get a shout out.
Of course, Eagle County and Summit counties. So she is very conflicted. She's a single mom, and she's aspiring to win the World Extreme Ski Championship in Le Grave, France. At the same time, she's raising a young 6-year-old daughter who has been developing a severe seizure disorder. And she's caught in two worlds of trying to be a really loving and caring mother. At the same time, she's trying to pursue her aspirations as a professional extreme skier. Now, she has some fear and trepidation as she goes out on the ski slopes, because she's worried that she could be killed while she's skiing. And her coach notices that she's holding back.
Right.
And so he and the company, and they're, as I say, rather ruthless and unethical, they give her an ultimatum, and they say, we would like you to have a procedure done where we have the emotion removed from your brain or your amygdala.
Right.
And she agrees to do it because she feels like she has to in order to hold her place on the team.
Wow.
So
and that's not that far off, right? I mean, everything that you're saying is real life. I mean, well, maybe not the procedure, however, the fear and knowing so many athletes that I've interviewed, and that's a huge part of this world, you know. That's well, and I didn't want to cut you off, sorry about that. The procedure, we spoke about this a little bit last night, and it was so great to hear the feedback you guys got. Just without knowing what the book was about, I thought the procedure of being a woman in this world of male athletes and that kind of like process of getting over your fear. Little did I know it was an actual procedure, which I'm sure you as a screenwriter, Molly, you were like, ooh, hey, I can see this. There's so many different facets here to come to light. Yeah.
So many different facets.
Right.
And just having the procedure itself and this idea of eliminating fear in your brain and does that give you an advantage over other people? And there's so many different elements and cinematic elements to this book.
Yeah. An onion.
Yes, very much so. And
Right.
a lot of complex characters and a very strong protagonist.
And I'm not going to give too much away because you guys are my friends now. We're in the circle of trust. We're a crew. I loved some of the names of actors and actresses that people were throwing out there last night. You know what I'm saying? People are so excited already without even reading the book. That has to feel amazing. I mean, you literally just came in. I just got my book last night, and we are all sitting there so stoked, and we haven't even read a page. We heard you read 2 gorgeous pages, but that has to feel amazing.
It's a realization of a lifetime dream. I've always been a huge skier. I grew up in the state of Washington near British Columbia, up at the Mount Baker ski area. I didn't grow up in the ski area, but I grew up right next to Mount Baker and Mount Shuckson. And I spent my youth up there every day working at the ski shop. And it was a real ski culture, working at the ski shop with all the people there and running the ski school and taking care of the rental and retail. And that's how I learned how to ski, is being up there every single day. They were in the culture and skiing incredibly rugged and unforgiving terrain, and just learning the ropes and dealing with steeps and deeps and big walls and couloirs and massives and rock faces and all of that. And I had such a passion for it, and that passion just grew all through my life. I was always chasing lines and looking for the next mountain to conquer. And so I really wanted to capture that love and enthusiasm and passion for the alpine mountain backcountry ski experience and bring it to life so that any reader, no matter if they're a skier or not, they could be in Florida or any place, but would feel that sense of just launching off a 40-foot cliff and feel the adrenaline and put themselves right in the moment of being up in the mountains.
And you do that beautifully, and it sounds silly, but truthfully, I don't know if you guys saw me last night. I was closing my eyes and I'm like, how many weeks till I get to be there where I was in my mind? Because you can tell that you use the verbiage of a true skier. And that's true. Someone that gets the mountain, understands the mountain, has been in the mountain. So how much, I wanted to ask you this last night, how much of the main character is you?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think that, first of all, Whitney is a parent, first and foremost, and I am as well. I have 2 children.
Right on.
And being a woman, of course, it's always been part of, we have to navigate our professional and personal aspirations. At the same time, we care about our families and we want the best for them. And so I think for a lot of women, and I won't speak for everybody, but for myself, I know that it's always been challenging to try to straddle those two worlds where you want to be successful in your career, you want to be able to pursue those things that will bring you to a great place. At the same time, you want to be there for your family and especially for your children, and make sure that they are taken care of no matter what their needs are. And I think for a lot of women that resonates with them. It's like a universal theme.
It's a lot of pressure.
And it's a lot of pressure. And I think Molly can also speak to the issues of, for example, just dealing with sort of the physical aspects of wanting to live up to a a beauty, not a beauty, but you want to live up to you want to be attractive
Yes.
for the media. You want
Right.
to.
We just were
Right,
saying,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pressures that the character Whitney has to endure,
Okay.
and those are the layers that make her so interesting and
love
translate really well to a film.
And we were having conversation off camera, and it is so true. Like, all of us are very active, involved women, and I should say, you two have been friends for years.
Yes,
So this
yes.
was meant to be 100% like serendipity. But even, all of us, as active as we are, we do have those moments of, oh, I wish my arms were thinner. I wish,
Right,
So
yeah.
I am so excited. I wish we could talk all day about this. Give us a little bit of, background on where we can find this book, how long we have to wait until the film is out.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, the book is available on multiple platforms: Amazon, Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble. It's also, I want to give a plug
Yes.
very much for the Bookworm of Edwards and encourage you all to
Yes.
go down there and say hi to Allie and the crew and thank them
them.
for carrying the book and being so supportive. I love the idea of the locals, supporting the local businesses.
We're all about local support.
But
Yeah.
if you would like to order it online, it's available. Just go to The Procedure, Ilya Plotkin, which is ELEAPLOTKIN, Ilya Plotkin, The Procedure, and it should pop up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, and you can also get it on Kindle as well.
And my writing partner and I, Sarah Page, have finished outlining the screenplay, and we're in the process of writing it, and we'll have it done in 2 months, and then we're gonna get it made into a film.
Ladies, I am going to be with you along the ride, because whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me.
We are excited, and we're happy to invite you along.
And I want all of you to go out and get The Procedure. It's amazing. And keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail. Thanks.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night?
She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
It is back to school time, back to work, back to fall. All that is happening right now, and luckily we have lifestyle expert Joanne Butler to help us learn all the must-haves to make life easier this time of year for the whole family. Joanne, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us. So what do you got? I see some Kinder chocolate there. Where do we start? What do we got?
I got a pretty big roundup for you.
Okay.
The back-to-school transition can be hard for parents, especially kids, so it's critical to help make the return smooth but also fun, you know. A study actually found that 93% of parents agree it's important that kids get a chance to be kids, and Kinder Chocolate here is all about it. They want to help parents create what they call bite-sized moments of togetherness and fun with their chocolate bars. I just love this idea. My kids love these. When I come home from the market, they get so excited. They're shareable, which is great, and they're just so yummy. They have this outer layer of smooth milk chocolate and that creamy milky filling. They're small, individually wrapped, so perfect for the lunchbox or an after-school treat. And they come in regular, large, and mini bars. And starting this month, a new 20-count lay-down bag right here of regular sized for $5.99. So they're a great deal. And you can find them at grocery and convenience stores like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, pretty much anywhere.
I love that. I've seen those everywhere, Joanne. Those things are absolutely everywhere. They're hard to not find.
Yeah, heavenly. They're good for mommies too, not just the kids.
I love that.
And dads.
What else you got to help us this season?
Well, I always make my shower experience a self-care me time. So let's go over to our little bathroom here. And I'm going to tell you about my OGX. I love OGX. They have reintroduced a few of their best-selling shampoo and conditioners. Same iconic bottle and scent you know and love, but now it's even better with these new formulas that are almost like high-end skincare ingredients that protect hair from damage and loss of proteins and lipids, which are really what make your hair really strong and smooth. It's rich, hydrating, it feels great in the shower, and just immediately your hair will feel softer and healthier after literally the first time you use it. This one's made with real coconut milk too. It just smells amazing. And all of their formulas have, you know, no sulfates, parabens, phthalates, microplastics, no dyes. Target, $10 each, you can't go wrong. Awesome. And then another one of my faves, if you want to go wavy or curly, Maui Moisture. This is their lightweight hydration and hibiscus water. This just leaves your hair soft, smooth, weightless, really healthy strands without the residue or heaviness. 100% aloe is the first ingredient here. Plus it has passion fruit, watermelon. Safe to use on color-treated hair. It's vegan, no silicone, sulfates, parabens, no nasties here either. Target for $8, so you just cannot go wrong.
I love that. I love that. Joanne, where can we go for more information on some of these products and to find them all?
I got one more thing for you.
Oh, what else you got?
Oh my gosh. A recent survey of millennial parents found that 41% said their toilets were clogged by their kids putting something in there that they shouldn't. Toys, #1 culprit. More than half needed to call a pro plumber, but not with this baby. This will literally flush all your worries, Ross. It's the Champion toilet from American Standard, virtually clog-free. It could even flush a bucket full of golf balls, this whole entire bucket. It has the industry's largest trapway, 4 inches wide. It's just going to give you a cleaner, more powerful, efficient flush. Saves water, cuts down on your utility bills. Plus, it fights stains with this special technology that prevents bacteria, mold, mildew. Talk about, you know, making your life easier. Comes in a whole range of designs that just integrate seamlessly with their collections. American Standard Champion. It's on sale right now at stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Ferguson. So check that out.
Joanne, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was just some decor over there on the toilet, and then you made it functional there.
I know. The golf balls, flushes them all.
Amazing.
Not that I'm suggesting you do that, but it can.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Joanne, where can we go to learn a little bit more about these products and to find everywhere to find them?
Yes, check out lifeminute.tv. We'll have more info and all of these goodies there for you.
Awesome. Joanne, what's your #1 tip heading into this fall season here? What are you telling everyone this time of year?
Don't stress. Be ready. Just enjoy it. Enjoy every moment. Don't stress.
I love it. And some of those products will make that a little bit easier, right?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Joanne, thanks so much for joining us. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Good luck this time of year. I know it's your busy time of year, but thanks for joining us. And we will be back with more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
Every day around the world, when tragedy, danger, and disaster strike, when life and death hang in the balance, we look to the heroes among us.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into the TVA Weather Center. I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. On this Friday morning, 49 degrees to start at 8 a.m. We will see a high of 76 degrees in Vail today. Getting a little cool, but sunny skies all day today. Some slight winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour coming in from the west. Into the hourly, things warm up around noon to 68 degrees and up to 75 degrees at 4 p.m. with those sunny skies lasting throughout the day. And into the night, should be clear skies at 8 p.m., 65 degrees. Temperatures start coming down. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle still in the 80s today, hitting a high of 83. Avon a high of 77. Vail high of 76. Denver still in the 80s with a high of 84, but lots of sunshine in the Rocky Mountains today. And tonight, a low of 47 with mostly clear skies. And those winds starting to come from the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Into this weekend and early next week should be a great weekend out here. A mostly sunny day expected tomorrow on Saturday and partly cloudy skies on Sunday with the highs in the mid-70s. Those lows in the upper 40s there this weekend. So starting to see a little bit of a weather change here, and early next week, some isolated thunderstorms and afternoon thunderstorms expected early on. We shall see. So it should be a great weekend if you're getting out in the Rocky Mountains. And up next, we are looking at some snacks to help you guys with, because it's football season and everyone's making snacks to watch the games, and we're going to check in on a buffalo chicken recipe.
We're in the kitchen again.
In the kitchen.
Every day. It's been
ITK.
So much fun. ITK in the kitchen with Kevin and Kim.
We should just rename this the Fun Zone, because that's what it is.
It is the Fun Zone.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Fun Zone, you want some good stuff for the big game.
Yeah, you're having people over, and you want to impress them with some nice delights to eat and snack on during the big game.
It's true. I don't think people realize how easy snacks can be, and especially when they're made from scratch and made with love.
Made with love, yes.
Because we are in the month of love, and that's coming up next week.
Oh
which is
my
pretty,
gosh, I forgot about
crazy,
that coming up. Yeah.
Right? So we are going to make a Frank's Red Hot original buffalo chicken dip recipe. It's one of my favorites. I don't know. We should ask.
Yeah, we
Maybe
should look that
do
up.
a little history
Yeah.
and dig around and find out. Frank, good old Frank. So we're going to get started. It's actually very simple. You have shredded chicken, which you can either buy a rotisserie chicken and shred it yourself. You can boil some chicken breast, shred it up yourself, which is what we did here.
Yeah.
And then you've got cream cheese, about 8 ounces of cream cheese. Plus you've got the Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's Red Hot.
We have the original, so it's not super hot, but it'll have a kick to it. And then ranch dressing and some blue cheese. It's the easiest.
We're set to go. We got everything right here.
We've got everything right here. So we are going to get started. What we'll start with is 2 cups of shredded chicken.
Okay.
So we've got our measuring cups here. It's very simple. You really only need 2 cups. You need a 1 cup measurement, and then you also need a half a cup measurement. And that is it. It is so simple.
There's our half.
There's our half. And really, you know, that's just kind of an estimate, right? So it depends on how cheesy you want it. If you want to stretch it, you just add more cheese. If you
Is that how
want
you do
chicken-
that? You just stretch it?
You just stretch
Just
it
stretch
like
it.
Gumby.
Stretch it.
Yeah, it's looking good to me. And we don't
Okay.
have to use, you can use all of it.
Yeah, we're
but
going to.
We
There we
are
go.
definitely
Done.
going to. We've also got a shallow, like 1-inch pan to put it all in.
Okay.
Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees.
Okay.
And that is easy. This should take about 10 minutes to prep. So then from there, we're adding in the 8 ounces of cream cheese.
Should this be softened? This is soft.
It should be soft.
It should be soft.
softened. So
Easy to
we pull it
mix
usually,
in.
if you know you're going to make this ahead of time, I would suggest pulling out the cream cheese like what,
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes before you get started. Yeah, it's literally that simple. Then we've got the Frank's Red Hot.
Well,
So it calls for about a half a cup,
Okay.
but I always say the more the better. Why not, right?
Why not?
She has some
Get a little
props.
half cup here.
It's really up to you, like whatever
Take
you
the
choose
top
to
off
do.
and pour it in.
So while you're doing
This
that,
is
I'm
one
going
of
to go
my
ahead and
favorite parts about the
start
library.
smashing in the cream cheese into the chicken. And it's going to seem like a really dense consistency as you get started. But that's okay because we're popping it in the oven so it melts. It's
Gotcha.
going to be delicious. So yeah, we'll pour the Red Hot in. We've got
Are you
about-
ready for it?
I'm ready. Pour it in.
Little Frank's.
Little Frank's. There we go.
Oh, that smells good.
It smells
That'll
great.
heat you up.
Nothing like buffalo sauce. first thing in
Nothing
the
like some
morning.
buffalo sauce in the morning.
And then the blue cheese, you kind of you do about a half a cup if you want to. I'm always a little bit estimate.
Half cup, you say?
A half a cup
Half
or a
cup.
heaping half cup is how
Okay.
I like to say it. There we go. It's a pretty easy recipe.
It is a pretty
buffalo
easy
chicken
recipe.
dip, I think people don't realize how easy it is to make. So we are just sitting here doing some stirring, doing some dumping, and then we've got
Hopefully
our
it'll dump outside. We need some snow.
we do need some snow, and this
We're gonna
this-
blue cheese it
this
just
heat
a
here
little
in the
bit.
kitchen is going to keep the snow away. I
It
think.
will.
Awesome. And then we got our
It's El
chicken in here.
Nino in here.
It is. We got our chicken. So we have the chicken in here,
Okay.
the Frank's Red Hot.
Frank's.
We've got the blue cheese.
Blue cheese, a check.
Blue cheese and check, and then the ranch dressing.
How much
If you-
ranch?
You know, I would say you do about a half
About
a
a
cup.
half cup?
Yeah, about a half cup. We could do a little bit more since we put a little more chicken in here,
Yeah.
so it kind of melts a little
That's
bit
the
more.
thick stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like to do the avocado-based ranch dressing or avocado oil-based ranch dressing.
Oh, you do?
Personal
Why?
thing. I just like it. I feel like it's got a little bit cleaner
Kim's
ingredient.
preference.
It is
No
my
reason.
preference. No.
Typically, that's what she says. I don't need a reason. It's what I like.
It's true. You know, don't question my motives.
Nope.
Just listen. I'm going. I'm
And you
getting it
notice I'm
done.
just putting it in. I don't care. Simple
know,
question, simple answer.
Simple-
I'm done. I'm
right,
moving on, girl.
Exactly. So we did put some extra chicken in here. So I would say to kind of balance it out, we'll put a little bit more of the ranch and a little bit more of
Is
the
that what
hot
you're
sauce.
saying?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Don't you think?
Why not?
Or let's just do
Why
it.
not?
But that's kind of the rough estimate. I used to think that there was cheddar cheese in this, and you can top it with cheddar cheese if you want to, just to like let it broil a little bit. But really, you don't need it because we've got
Because we got the cream cheese.
because we got the
you don't
cream
want to get
cheese
too
in here.
cheesy.
And the blue cheese in here.
And the blue cheese.
And you've got the red hot that makes it
The
that
red hot.
fun orange color that we
fun
all know
orange
and
color.
love. It's repeat Kim day. We like to play this game sometimes.
Sometimes we
Kevin,
do.
Kevin repeats the
Sometimes
things
we
that
do.
I say.
Very good at that.
It's a lot of fun.
Because what you say is so profound, it just deserves
So
to
profound.
be said twice.
A bit like the Ralph Waldo Emerson
A
quote
little
that I
bit.
gave earlier
Yeah.
this morning.
Make your own trail, path. Don't walk, whatever.
Skip, jump, hop. But
Yeah,
as long as it's
we
your
got
own
it.
trail, you're doing it.
We need some more Franks.
We need more Franks, always. So this looks great, which is kind of funny because you're like, does it look good? It does, because this is exactly.
It actually smells amazing. It really does.
I think my favorite Super Bowl treat, I mean, big game treat, is the Frank's Red Hot or Buffalo dip in any capacity. Buffalo pizza.
How about just dipping chips in Franks?
You know,
You could
I've
do
done
that.
that too.
You could do
I
that.
usually do that with French fries.
There's no rules at the big game.
No rules at the
No
big
referees in your living room.
game. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Because there's probably lots
And if
of
there were, I
flags that
just
would
throw
be
a
thrown.
challenge flag. I just throw a challenge flag. Nope, I'm going to do this.
Right. So if you can see it, it looks good. Everything, it's a great consistency because you do want it to be a little bit melty when you're putting it in, when you're trying to dip like a chip or vegetables. You know, we've got some freshly cut
vegetables.
Yeah. I like to do celery and
Trying to get healthy on us, Kim. Stop it.
avoid the carbs if possible because we're probably consuming them in all other ways while we watch the game.
So then this is it. You've got your oven preheated. You've got your ingredients stirred in the bowl. You're going to put that in your 1-inch shallow baking pan. No oil in there, no nothing. You
Nothing,
just put it in.
just straight in. And then if you,
Simple.
you know, if you want to keep it hot, obviously you could do this in a crock pot and just let it sit, but.
Oh.
All right,
No
here we
little
go.
variation.
Kevin, I'm going to give this to you to
Okay.
scoop it into here because I'm
Gotcha.
afraid I'm going to
10-4.
drop this bowl everywhere.
You got it. Just hang on tight. We're scraping.
We are scraping
Got to get out all that chicken.
all
and
the good
Frank's.
stuff and ranch and cream cheese. And that is
All right,
it.
we got it.
Looking great. And then you just spread it evenly throughout the pan. So this pan is a little bit bigger than maybe putting it in like a normal baking dish, but either way, it's going to melt. It's still going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Who cares? We're going
Who
to eat
cares?
it
No
and we're going to
rules.
love it.
There's no rules in the big game.
No rules in the big game and no rules in the fun zone.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely
So
not.
now just pop this in the old oven.
That is it. We just throw it in the
I'm
oven
in.
and then we let it bake for 20 minutes. Looking good. Our oven is heated.
Heated to 350 degrees on the nose.
350 degrees on the nose. We're going to let it bake for 20 minutes. Then we're going to pull it out and we're going to taste test it and live our best big game lives.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Well, we've got a lot more in store in this first hour, and that's just the beginning. We
Just the beginning.
We just got started, so we'll see you soon, and we'll be right back after this.
We're back already.
We are back. We're back in the fun zone because we have some fun zone football dip to
All right,
check
I'm going to
out.
I'm going to check it out.
Kevin is going to grab the buffalo dip out of the oven. Man, it smells good.
Ooh,
It
it
looks
does.
nice and crispy. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try it. So we've got two different kinds of ways
Look
to
at
get
that.
it into your mouth. We've got
We got a
the
shovel.
Tostitos, the shovel, and then you've got some veggies. You know,
Okay.
we always like fresh veggies, kind of chopped up. I'm gonna get in there. What do you think?
Do it.
It's
Do
gonna
it.
be really hot, so you're gonna have to talk and tell people
I will.
what I'm thinking and feeling as I taste this dip. It's gonna be
So
a good
one thing I did too, at the very end, the last couple minutes, I actually hit the broiler. Gives a little bit of crust on top, but again, Kim, you pointed out you could spread some cheddar cheese on there too to get a little more melty. Yeah, that's a good. You're liking that. Okay. But it's got a great aroma. It smells great. You can really smell the red hot and the blue cheese both.
And you know, now that I'm finished chewing, it's actually really not spicy. You know, we did put a decent amount of Frank's Red Hot in it, so it's not very spicy. It's quite delicious. I think you could throw some cheese on it just to give it a little bit more texture and variety in the flavoring, but pour a little bit more Red Hot on top of it, and it's just good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Who doesn't love a good football dip? A good buffalo chicken dip. I could eat this with
Nobody.
a spoon.
I'll
I know,
answer
right?
that question.
Nobody loves
Nobody
it.
doesn't like it.
It's true, but I'm eating it with celery because I'm going to eat probably half of this. Just kidding. I'm not.
Really good for breakfast.
It's great for breakfast, but
Yeah.
we've got a lot more happening on the show, so we'll be back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities of points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No.
Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long. Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Good morning, Vail.
Here our libraries have so much more than books, and up next we have a little interview with Tegan of the Eagle Valley Library District talking about how the libraries can help get you into some of the national parks in our state. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us on the couch is our special guest, Tegan Davis with the Eagle County Library District, and she has some props for us. Tegan, how we doing?
Good, doing good. I brought things.
Things. And this is one of my favorite parts about the library is you hear library, you think books,
Yes.
but golly, our libraries do so much more than just
Thank you.
books.
Yes, we have our Library of Things collection.
Yes, and just seeing people check stuff out of there and go on adventures or whatever they do, it's just so cool to see the libraries have everything. So
Thank you.
Today we're talking a state park pass you can
State
get.
Park Pass, yes. So it's a partnership with Colorado State Wildlife and Parks. And so what they did was they gave libraries park passes to give access to the outdoors. So sometimes the barrier is the actual pass, and so they gave it to libraries, and we have 2 different ways you can check these out. We have 6 bags. One is called our Lucky Day bag. So if it's on the shelf, it's your lucky day. You can head up to Sylvan. You can go to Rifle Falls, up to Stagecoach or Vega. Or if you're more of a planner and you're like, I want this week, we have 3 bags that you can reserve. So if you definitely know that you're going to be up at Sylvan Lake for this period of time, you can reserve the State Park Pass.
Love that. And all that is they just check that coming in, right? It's nothing crazy.
So you can check it out for a week, so you can reserve it for a week, and then we have a calendar and we make sure that everyone gets their reservation. Or if you're more spontaneous and you just want to see if we have it, we also have the lucky day bag.
I love that. And obviously you mentioned the ones that are like right here.
Yes.
Just
yeah,
right in our
right in
backyard.
our backyard.
But there's over 40
There's
state parks,
43
right?
state
43
parks.
state
Yeah,
parks. So
yeah.
if you're really a planner, you could plan a bigger adventure, right?
Exactly. All around Colorado, just do a little road trip.
Yeah, I mean, but it's important to know that it's not for the national parks.
Correct. It's not for the national parks,
Yes.
Colorado state parks.
Yes, which are beautiful
yes,
in their own right.
So
right?
seeing Colorado and checking out Colorado and having, access to the outdoors.
Yeah, I love it. And then if you're going to do that, you might be camping, right?
Right. You might be having more on adventures.
And you might be thinking, oh, I got to go get some new camping gear. But
Right.
you don't. You just got to go to the library.
Yep, you can come to the library and you can test out what we have. So I brought some camping chairs. We have even kids trekking poles, adult trekking poles. We have so much more. I didn't bring it all over.
Yes, of course.
We have another backpack that pairs nicely with this it's curated from Rocky Mountains. So it has all the flora and fauna cards for kiddos and bug jars. So as you're out, Sylvan Lake hiking around, you can capture some bugs and look it up.
So fun.
And then we also have our big car camping kit. Ugh.
Look at this thing.
It's heavy duty. And so if you're into car camping, we have a kit just for you. We also have hammocks, lights, chargers, so anything you kind of need outdoors.
Everything but a tent.
Everything
like.
but a tent, and we don't do sleeping bags.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But this one, this has like all sorts. It has a pack of playing cards, a
Yes.
first aid kit.
Yep,
It's kind of
yep.
like everything you would need.
Hopefully.
For camping.
Yep,
Hopefully, right?
Hopefully this is a good start.
Yeah.
And again, if you get into it, you can always purchase items that fit your needs.
Yeah, so it's got all this stuff. It's got a fan, playing cards, headlamps,
Yep, LED
chargers,
lights.
just everything you need.
I hope so.
and when you're car camping, like it's a great thing for the young ones, right?
Yes,
that don't
yeah.
need a too strenuous hike to get to a camping spot, right?
Exactly, and also because we're so close to some of our Colorado state parks, it's a great way to introduce kids to the outdoors because if it rains and you just need a bail, we're not that far away.
Yeah.
So it's kind of really nice to get up into Sylvan Lake and introduce your kiddos to the outdoors that way.
Or just take a day trip.
Right?
Just get out there for the day.
Just get out there. You can paddleboard. You can hike around. There's some berry picking around this time.
Because the weather's starting to change a little bit, but we
is.
still got plenty of time to get out there.
Plenty of time to be in the outdoors.
Yes, definitely. And then with the trekking poles, just kind of something to help you get out there,
Exactly.
right?
Go and explore.
Yeah,
And so
go and explore.
We have those items to help you explore and hopefully fulfill that need and your hobbies within our community.
Yeah, love that. What else is going on at the libraries these days? It's kind of like a
yeah.
changing of the seasons, but
Yes,
what's kind of going on?
So the kiddies are back into school. So we're gearing up for our after-school programs, both for elementary and teens. So we're taking a bit of a story time break. We'll start story times next week. So
Cool.
after Labor Day, we kick back up with our story times. So we do story times for baby, toddler, preschoolers, bilingual, family, all across the district. So Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum.
Right.
And then we have after-school programs for Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, and our teen after-school programs for Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum. So we are gearing up for programming, and then our adult programs will kick off. So we're very busy.
Love that. So that's Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, I
Yep,
think you said?
Avon,
Is that
Eagle,
right?
and Gypsum.
Okay,
Yep,
love that.
you got it.
Yeah, I'm a big frequenter of the Avon one because that's where I live here. But yeah, they're just such great places to just go in and spend a couple hours or.
And as you know, like if we don't have the book, we can get it from any library in Colorado, and we'll keep asking until we can get to hopefully a yes for you.
Yes.
And you can drop off your books at any of our locations.
Love that. Love that. Who's coming out for this? Is it a lot of families with kids? Is it just
yeah.
kind of a gamut of people?
It's a gamut of people. So you got your fams, you got your visitors, you have your solo trekkers. So we have a lot of people that part of being where we are is the outdoors, and so they want to go and explore. And so part of what we have is access to the outdoors, and so that's why the Colorado State Parks partnered with libraries is to provide that access, because we know getting out and about keeps you healthy and it helps your mind as well.
Definitely. And then what do you need to check all this out?
Library card.
That's it.
That's it, and it's really easy to get one. So we just need a photo ID. So it could be your gym pass, it could be your ski pass, it could be your Costco card. It just needs a photo. We just need a photo ID so we can see that you are you, and then we get you all set up with a library card, and you can go on out.
Easy as that.
Yeah, hope so.
Easy as that. I swear, every time I go in there's a giant wall in Avon of just all the stuff you can rent
all the
out,
new stuff.
and it just kind of blows my mind.
Oh, good.
Speaking of summer, like what's kind of on the bucket list to check off before summer ends, and
before summer
then we
ends.
roll into another season?
I mean, again, for me, it's getting outside and exploring and having a good time. So, like I said, berry picking is on my list because they're popping up. So
Nice.
I'll just be out in the woods munching.
Nice,
having a good time. Yep. So that's kind of what I got gearing up. What about yourself?
It's kind of similar, just kind of waiting for those leaves to start changing, which I think is coming. At some point here.
It's definitely, you can feel it. You can feel fall in the air. It's getting a little bit crisp.
Definitely, and then get some of those last minute camping trips in the middle of all that.
Yep. And do you know we have maps?
Maps?
Yeah, we have maps. So waterproof maps. So if you want to go out and about and you want to go beyond the Colorado State Parks, we have waterproof maps of our areas and all of Colorado, so that if you really want to get into the woods and not get lost.
Yeah, I mean, the first thought is like, I got a map in my pocket on my phone, but sometimes your phone's not going to work when you go in these cool places,
exactly.
right?
So remember, we're in the mountains and there's not always cell service, so we have maps and we have compasses.
Oh, how cool.
And we do have a GPS system that you can check out, a Garmin.
How cool.
So again, don't get lost. We have things for you.
Yeah. What isn't at the library, right?
I hope that's how people feel. We got everything. It's great. And if we don't, let us know so that hopefully we can help get it for you.
For sure. And then how can people get involved? If they want to get a library card, card, but
swing on
volunteer,
by. So again, Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, you can walk in. If you can't make it during our open hours, you can get an online library card. It only lasts a month, so hoping that you will get into our doors, but you still would have access to some of our online materials with our online library card. And then if you do want to volunteer, we do have a volunteer program, and so we do have activities for our volunteers to do. Of course, putting our books back in order on the shelf is really important, as well as we know sometimes we need extra hands with our crafts, especially during our after school, helping herd the kids and making sure that we have enough adults to kind of get some things off the ground. So
Definitely.
They can always just contact us at evld.org.
evld.org, get your library cards. Think about checking out some stuff to go camping.
Yeah.
Check out the state parks.
State parks. We got all sorts of other things in our library things. So we got a bocce ball kit. I almost brought it over.
Nice.
We got disc golf. We have pickleball set. So if you want to get into something different.
I swear I saw someone come out of there with roller skates. But you told me no. But I swear I saw someone go in there without roller skates and they walked out with roller skates. So I don't know. I don't. That one's that one's a mystery to me. I swear I saw it, but I don't know. But
okay. No roller skates. We do have snowshoes though. So,
love that.
So when the snow falls down and you want to still be in the woods,
love that.
we got snowshoes.
And then it's just free to go in.
It's free to go in. Yeah, you don't have to have a library card to come in. Thank
No.
you for bringing that up. Yeah, you can just come and be in the space.
Yeah.
It's only when you want to take things home that you need a library card. But you can come in and read and see our stuff and just hang out. We have a puzzle table. Everyone seems to like the puzzle table.
Love it.
Or if you just want a nice, cool building to be in when it gets super hot.
Yes.
Or as it gets colder, we do have fireplaces.
Yeah.
So our buildings are a really wonderful third space.
Yeah. And I love the Avon one because it's right next to the lake. So it just makes for a nice little like stroll of grabbing a coffee, hitting the library, going to the lake. So it's just a beautiful thing. Tegan, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for all the libraries are doing. Anything I should have asked you? Anything people should know?
Just come check us out.
Come check literally and figuratively.
Yep.
Yes, I love that. Thanks so much for joining us. Good luck these next couple weeks. I hope
you
know what kind of berries you're eating out there and you're not just picking random
because
ones.
I check out books from the library.
There you go. I love that. I love that. Well, we will see you soon on here.
Thank you.
Check out our local libraries. There's something for everyone. And consider getting a library card. It's free. Check it out. All right, we will be back with the rest of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets.
All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into the TV8 Weather Center on this Friday morning. It's the 6th of September. It's a beautiful day. Sunny skies expected all day today with a high of 76 degrees, but we'll start our day at 49 degrees. Pretty chilly. Temperatures are getting pretty cool overnight right now, but things will warm up throughout the day today. Some small winds coming 5 to 10 miles per hour from the west. Today, Friday. Hourly temperatures, things warm up to 68 degrees at noon and 75 degrees at 4 p.m. before coming back down to 65 degrees at 8 p.m. and those skies should be clear all day today. Into the high 70 quarter, Eagle looking at a high of 83, Avon a high of 77, Vail a high of 76, and Denver a high of 84 degrees today, and lots of sunshine in the Rocky Mountains. Tonight, a low of 47 with mostly clear skies. Winds starting to come from the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour tonight. See if we get a good sunset tonight. Into this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, mostly sunny skies expected as well with a high of 74 and a low of 47. Sunday, partly cloudy skies expected with a high of 75 and a low of 49. So temperatures hovering around those mid-70s as highs and those upper 40s for lows. And looking into next week, just a little bit, there's a chance of isolated thunderstorms on Monday and afternoon thunderstorms on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. Let's just get through a great weekend here. Football's back. Fall's coming. It's going to be a great time. Thanks to Terry and Nick behind the scenes. And I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.